Greetings, this is Polly of the Spooky Polly. I'm having a lot of trouble today with my setup. My mouth isn't moving and I do not know why. I've had all kinds of problems. Anyway, let's get on with the video. There are 3 takeaways I have from the, Vince Clunker, so now, from the, peace plan between, Israel and Hamas. Number 1, most important, it hopefully brings peace to the area. Now the food trucks can get to to Gaza to feed the Palestinians. And that's a humane crisis that many in America just was a little upset about. No, Republicans are pretty much on Israel's side in this. Now, those like me that wanted no troops or anything and were very upset about the conditions in Palestine. I mean, in Gaza. But for the Democrats, this is something totally different. They were split. And I'm not sure what the numbers are, 50-50. I believe it's more than that. I believe most Democrats did not want to side with Israel on this. Well, that's something they have to work out. But I'm glad that in the end that we stuck with the way we did because it had a good ending. But second, I'll leak it down, but this is a scruff production. Polly. The second part of this was that we bombed the Iranian nuclear sites. Something we probably wouldn't have done normally. No, I didn't like it. I made a video on it. I said this could be foolish. However, they minded me up when back in the Reagan administration. We had a bad boy named Gaddafi in Libya put his zone of death there and threatened any American ship or plane that got in it. Well, Ronald Reagan sent 2 cruise missiles to his home. He wasn't in there, but he got the message. He understood. He can't hit America, but America could hit him. And that's what the Iranians came to. They can harm America, but boy, can they harm us. So they became good boys. Good. They'll still work on the nuclear program, but at least we set it back. That was a good sign. Good outcome. The third thing in this is that when do people stop underrating Donald Trump? Does anyone ever think that maybe instead of being a politician and then assuming the Oval Office, that having practical experience and skills that are needed may be more important? Donald Trump's skill, of course, besides being chief executive of a major company, was that he was a first-class negotiator. And that clearly came into play here. This is his 3rd peace deal he's arranged? Oh, he's got a big one yet with Ukraine and Russia, but is this the man up to the task? Well, like about Donald Trump, he understands something that the last administration didn't. I don't think the administration before that did either. Or the one before that. The buck stops at the Oval Office. The chief executive is the one who has to make the calls. He's got to be ready for. Donald Trump is he's been a boss most of his life. He understands he has to make the call. And we saw what happens, the advantage of that. All right, hopefully this peace deal holds up. This is Polly, trying to work on my settings here. I mean, this is a scruff production. Maybe that's why I called it the Scruff Production System of Polly Report. Okay. Oh, you please like and subscribe, even though her mouth is moving. Okay. Twice again, it's Polly saying goodbye.